up, my peeps? Hey, welcome to Strok'en with Pipes. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how my little cheat code for chipping within Skytrak GSPro using OpenSkyPlus Mod 5.0 or version 5 on the mod. Give you guys a little pre-info for me and what I got. I have it set up so in GSPro on my bag mapping. I'm going to show you guys that real quick. So on my bag mapping, I got my lob wedge or putting to happen at 10 yards. So show you guys that real quick. So under the players, and you need to do this for any of the players that you have that you're playing with, if you want them to get the same experience. So if you have people coming over and you put them in manually, you want to make sure you at least change the putter distance. So right now my putter distance is set at 10 yards, and you can see that on the GSPro screen here. So anybody that you have, you want to set to putter at 10 yards or a number you want, right? I like 10 yards because that kind of gives me with those short distances right around the green. And I'm going to explain to you what happens when you get outside that distance. If you're outside that distance, let's say you're at 11 yards or 12 yards and you really need to hit a delicate chip, or you want to putt, then you got to force putt mode. So you got to force putting it in putt mode. By having it at 10 yards, as soon as I hit anywhere between 10, 9, 8, 7, it automatically will switch to putting mode. If you're outside of that 10 yards, you're at 11 or 12 and you want to have the sensitivity of putting, then you got to force putting mode. And I'm show you basically by doing that, either changing the club to putter in GSPro, or if you are using Skytrak and OpenSkyPlus, just changing, forcing the putt mode within that. So, and there's a key too when you're changing the bag mapping, and this probably happens with a lot of people. You go in here, you change the bag mapping, and you hit save, and you think you're good. Well, save doesn't do it. You have to, whenever you make any changes here, you got to hit the apply button. So you got that apply button right next to your start bag mapping. So if I go under another person I have in here, DJ, if I just save, and if I put something in here, so I'm going to put 10 yards in here so that he gets the same benefits as me, and I just save, I don't think it holds. So then I'll go back into players, take a look again, and we're going to jump over the bag. So for me, it's 10. I play as Panther. You see that? DJ is still at 0. So you gotta put in your number and you gotta hit apply. After you hit apply, then you also hit save. That's how it's gonna hold. So when you're under bag and you're going to your bag mapping and you're trying to get this thing to be sensitive to your short chips, change your putter to 10 yards. Now, the other thing you want to do, so I changed it in GSPro, so I'm good in GSPro. If you're using OpenSkyPlus, what you want to do in OpenSkyPlus is there is a config file, that you want to adjust, and let me find the name of that file. So that file is called plugin settings.json. So plugin settings.json is in the GSPro 4 OSP folder. So plugin settings.json. You want to find that, and I'm going to show that on the screen, right? So you want to find that file, and in that file, there's a setting for, there's a line in there that says putt mode, right? Distance to putt mode. So there's a line in there that says distance to putt mode colon, and you want to put a number. Mine, I have that number 10. So I have 10 in there, which is the exact same thing I have on GSPro in my bag mapping, 10. So I got 10 yards there and I have 10 yards in here. Now, those two settings, now you're gonna control and you're gonna see. So anytime I get within that number inside 10 yards, it's automatically gonna put it in putt mode for me. If I'm at 11 or 12 and I wanna hit a sensitive shot, then I have to manually put it in putt mode. So kind of remember that, pick a number that maybe you're comfortable with, whether it's 15 yards, maybe it's 5 yards. Some people do 0. But then that's how you can now get the sensitivity, because to be able to pick up things that you want on a short chip or sensitive putt level, you gotta be in putt mode, basically. So you gotta put the device in putt mode to kind of do that. So now that I've kind of shown you the initial setup for that, now let's go in and do a quick little practice, and I'm gonna bring up something here. Just gonna basically pick a quick course, and we're gonna go through and I'm gonna show you some of the, I don't think I look at this, so I'll just jump in this course right here. I go into practice on course. So I'm going to practice on course, and I'm gonna drop some balls. I'm gonna drop a ball at about 12 yards, and then basically just show you the sensitivity and how I can actually get a chip under a yard. Like I can get a 0.8, 0.9 chip to read if I need be, as long as it's in putt mode. So the key is being able to know whether you're in putt mode or not in putt mode. You do have that ability now. If you go to the OpenSkyPlus in one of the latest versions, in that black box down in the bottom left, it shows you what mode is in, normal or putt mode. So sometimes, and then you can hit that black box and bring up what you see on my screen, where you can then force that mode if you're outside of your threshold. So my threshold, remember that. Remember, my threshold right now is 10 yards. So if this comes up, I'm gonna quickly drop a ball. We're gonna go through and we just hit a couple little sensitive shots, and just show you guys how sensitive I can get this thing to go and work. My Skytrak Plus and the setup and everything, and being level and on the right distance, you can really get this thing to read really good. But the key is getting that thing in the right mode at the right time. So I'm gonna drop a ball here. There we go. I got 13 yards here, right? So I dropped the ball 13 yards, as you can see from the screen, right? So right now, if I try to hit a very short putt, it's not going to read because it's not in putt mode. It hasn't hit my threshold, and I'm going to show you a real quick example. Right? You're thinking, all right, that didn't really go anywhere, didn't pick it up, whatever, right? That's exactly what I expected to do right now. Now, the key. If this was the downhill or the key like this, and I really needed to hit that sensitive and really short shot, I can go one of two ways. I'm gonna show you the way that I've been doing to make sure first, and that is within Skytrak or the OpenSkyPlus, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna hit the forced putting mode. So I do the forced putting mode. Skytrak is gonna kind of reset. You're gonna see two red dots, then a green, and then finally a green check, right? Now it's all good, it's ready, it's in putt mode. Now it should be able to pick up if I do it real sensitive. Now, one thing to note, if you're practicing like I am right now on the screen, after I hit this, it's gonna go back and not be in putt mode because it's gonna be like, oh, you're still 13 yards. So it doesn't hold this position if you're doing it for practice. It won't hold it, but it should at least get you to read that right now. So you just saw that. You look up on the screen, that was a 0.7 carry because I went into putt mode. 0.7 carry on that shot. Now it's gonna try to come back, go back. Now it's gonna go back into normal mode again because I'm in the practice mode and I'm still 13 yards away. So if I want to hit another one, which I'll do to show you guys, I'm gonna force putting again. So I'm gonna do it one more time and then I'm gonna do it and see if it works with me just changing the club and GSPro to do the same thing, to force putting mode. So I'm gonna do this again, little short, real sensitive chip. You can see that one there was 0.2 carry. That's how nice and sensitive you can get this thing to work when you're setting it up and have the things right. So now, this time, it went into normal mode again because I'm in the practice, but this time I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna change it to putter and GSPro. And I wanna see if it also set my Skytrak into putting mode, which it did. So I changed it in GSPro to putter. It went into force putting mode in OpenSkyPlus, and I should still be able to do the same thing here. There you go. So there's the tip for you guys. If you set this at something reasonable, like, and in my case, I play it at 10 yards, but you also have to make sure that all players in GSPro that you have that putter set to 10 yards. And then if you're outside that threshold and you want to hit a delicate chip or a really, really short chip because it's downhill, down grain or whatever, you have to go to force putting mode. And I'm going to show you the difference too. So now we're at 13. Now if I move this ball and put it a little closer, it'll automatically go into putt mode, and I won't have to keep changing it. I'm trying to see if I can find a spot. So here's one here. So this is inside my 10. So this is 9.8. So this is 9.8. GSPro automatically went to putter. OpenSky automatically went to putter. I don't have to do anything. I can hit those same little really delicate 0.7, 0.8 tips and possibly roll one in just like that, just for the video. And guys, just so you know, this is live, Strok'en with pipe. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give me a like, hit that bell, get notified of other videos, hey, and leave a comment. But that's what you can get when you have this thing set up right. So 10 yards is my limit. I'm at 9.8. I was just able to hit a delicate little chip that went 0.1 in the game and rolled in. Hey, and it went in. I can't keep doing this. I gotta stop this video right here. So there you go. Just a nice little update for you guys of how to get those delicate chips to work for you along with putting. I can also putt this if I wanted because I'm in putting mode. I don't have to chip it, but you have that flexibility. Just setting it up correctly and making the necessary adjustment and changes to the appropriate files. So, hey, again, thanks for watching Strok'en with Pipes. Hope this video helped you guys out. Enjoy.